Hey everybody, happy Tuesday, January 16th. Hope you're doing well. I had a nice snow day here in northern New Jersey. Got some good exercise shoveling, but it was all good. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to do some sketching tonight. Just adding some color to the sketch I did last night. This is actually inspired by the Biltmore estate. This is the library. So I wanted to add a little bit of color to this, and then I'm going to do a quick sketch inspired by the Copper Building in NYC. Hope you're all doing well. I see Linda H on YouTube. Hey Linda, hope you're doing well. Great to see you. And I have over on Facebook, Jennifer. Hey Jennifer, hope all is well in Arizona. Yeah, it's so great seeing you guys here. So let's throw some color down on this, and then we'll do another sketch. Let me know how things are going with you guys. I hope you're having a great day. Let's see, I'm going to throw down some yellow on here. And I hope you're feeling better today. Hey, thank you so much. I'm feeling the same, but that's okay. Not worse, so I'll take it. And I appreciate you asking and checking in. That's so kind of you. Did a bunch of shoveling today, so plenty of fresh air and exercise. It's all good. We actually have a delay tomorrow, delayed opening because of possible ice and stuff in the morning. Yeah, but thank you for checking in. Hey, Ghost in the Tower joined us over on Instagram. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. So I'm really liking the colors of I'm throwing down here. Again, this is inspired by the interior, by the library inside the Biltmore house. So quick, loose, and these are not the actual colors in there, the materials. I'm just having fun and mixing up some colors. Let's throw down some purple, some purpley colors right now. Let's grab this palette. I'm just gonna take some red, some blue. I'll just mix it up here. Ooh, I took turquoise by mistake. That's alright. It works. First time checking you out on IG. Happy to see your artwork live. Hey, Ghosts in the Tower, thank you so much. Glad you are here live for the first time. Let me know if you can hear me okay, if my music's too loud, all that stuff. I've only started streaming on Instagram Live maybe a week or two ago, so it's really cool to be here. Alright, let's throw down a little more color, and then we'll do a new sketch inspired by the Copper Building in New York City. I'm just grabbing some orange watercolor, throwing it down on top of this ink from yesterday. I'm really digging these color combinations. I'm going to leave a lot of white space on here because I want the white space to balance out the colors going down. So I'm going to leave a lot of white on here. Just gotta let my brain know that, otherwise it'll keep going. All's good. Keep on keeping on. I will keep on keeping on. Thank you so much, Ghost. Love it. Yeah, all's great. All right. So we have Linda H over on YouTube and Jennifer over on the Facebook. Ghosts on the Insta. Life's good. All right, guys. I think I'm liking where this one is. The man says as he throws down some more on here. All right. All right, we're gonna step away from this, let it dry. I really think it's fun. Pretty cool, right? So let me show you, if you guys were watching yesterday, let me show you how yesterday's sketch dried. I have it right here. Zoom out. Ta-da! So this is how the Biltmore sketch dried. I think it came out really nice, and I had added some more ink details, and I think it has just enough on here. You can see it's basically the same color palette as the Biltmore, but I'm going to get a little closer so you can see the texture of the paper. So I really love this. I'm actually kind of working on a new style and trying to really loosen up even more this year. So you might notice that in my sketches. All right, so we have that one. So we're going to add that to the Biltmore. So right now the Biltmore sketches, we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, we have 5, and then we have, this will be number 6. This is actually the first interior sketch. All right, cool. Let's put it over here and dry, let it dry. All right. Let's start a new sketch. I love the Copper Building in NYC. Let me show you. I'm going to bring it on screen. Here's a picture I took. I took this picture back in April, March last year. I'm not sure. I am in love with this building. Why? I just love the shape of it. It's really cool, and it has that kind of that bridge, that sky bridge that connects the two buildings. It's really beautiful in person, and the color. And it's called the Copper Building because it's actually clad in copper. But let's do a quick sketch. I'm looking at my wall. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sketches. I've done more, but I have 5 over there. So it's always fun. I like to sketch the same buildings over and over because they always come out different. So it's fun. All right, let's do some sketching. Hey, Cameron's in the house. Cameron, hope you're doing well. It's great to see you. D-Ray's in the house. D-Ray, great to see you too. All right, let's sketch this copper building. You know what? I was thinking of trying tonight. So 99% of the times I'll start with a Sharpie, because if I go and add watercolor or ink on top of it, it will bleed. But I know I'm feeling a little adventurous. We have a couple of fountain pens. We have the Pilot Kakuno. We have this. We can try sketching with this one. I also have my trusted Lamy pen here as well. Let's start off with the Kakuno. We'll just see how it goes. All right, let's do this thing. I'll use this one in a while. It's always great having you guys here. While we're listening to some epic music. I just call this the epic playlist. I subscribe to a music service called Epidemic Sound, and these are some really fun songs I just pulled off of there. Otherwise, I would be copyrighted if I use music I didn't pay to use. That would not be fun, kids. That would not be fun. So I'm thinking too much. Instead of just kind of letting my pen go, I'm being really slow, and I want to be faster and looser with my sketching, so I'm talking too much. Let the music take me away for a minute here. All right. And we get the copper kind of happening. There's a kind of building over on this side here. The other thing, I don't know if you've noticed, I was holding my fountain pen way too close to the end. When I hold it this close, my lines get really tight and it's hard for me to be fast and loose and quick. And yeah, more rigid. So I'm going to consciously move my hand further away, freeze everything up, and you'll see it's going to be it'll be looser, wavier lines. It should be. So we got some kind of building happening over here. And I am going to throw down some color on top of this, so we'll see how the ink bleeds. And then we have this cool, like a canopy structure. This is right across from one of the ferry terminals. Is that the right word? Ferry docks, ferry terminals. But this is just kind of a covered canopy if you're waiting in line to get onto the ferry. And this is over on the East River, very close to the United Nations building. And let's see, we actually have a road coming across here. It's elevated, looks like a bridge actually. Alright, that's cool. Let's throw down some color on that. Just a really quick line sketch there. Feeling adventurous, Kakuno pen. Yeah, feeling a little adventurous. No Sharpie on this one yet. Alright, let's throw down some color. Camera says, good evening, everyone. Good evening to you as well. And I'm going to tilt this up. I usually like to have my sketches up on an angle. That way the water can run down, ink can run down. Alright. So you can see the black ink is bleeding. So this is a really good example of why I like to often start with a Sharpie. You see the black ink kind of running. And it's okay, it's an effect, right? But if you want to control that, or when I want to control that, I'll start with a Sharpie. Hope that makes sense. Let me know if that makes sense. All right, cool. You can see how it's kind of running down the page. I like how it's pooling up in here. And that's why I put the sketchbook at an angle. All right, we got some kind of the apple, it's called apple snail color on there. You might notice a trend or a pattern. I'm breaking out the same colors I used on the Biltmore. Right here's a great example. You can see the black ink bleeding. I'm dipping into some orange watercolor right now. Let me know if you guys have any questions or comments. I hear my pup in the other room. She's playing with her squeaker toy. One of her favorite toys. And it's lasted since we've had her, which was, oh boy, back in June. June we got her? And she hasn't destroyed it. She's a blast. She loves, her name's Olivia, and she loves running out in the snow. So Olivia wanted to go out a few times today, check it out. She's a good pup. I'm very lucky. She fits in well with our family. So you can kind of see I'm just doing some really funky colors on this, just having fun with it. Hey, I see 01 Harley guy joined. Hey, Harley guy. How the heck are you? If you're still there. It's always great seeing you, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow. So cool. I'm going to throw down some more of this color here. So remember that picture I showed you? You can see the copper buildings right here. And after this dries, I'll come back with some ink, probably a Sharpie, and we'll add some details on there. It'll really pull some of the shapes out more. This part of the painting is really just about throwing down some colors, just having fun with it. I hope you're having fun. Let's do some splattering. Splattering is always fun. There we go. Don't want to overdo it. All right. I want to throw down some purple, I think. Let's try something different. Instead of mixing purple watercolor, I'm going to grab, I think I have a purple preppy pen. Pal. Purple. Just trying to do some alliteration there. Purple preppy pen, pal, perhaps. Perhaps I have a purple preppy pen. Colored pencil. Let's go in this tool roll. It's not here. No is not there. No is, all right. I have over here. We have a. What is this? It's not the preppy. It's the university. Varsity. I was close. It's a Pilot Varsity pen. These are just disposable. You can't replace the ink cartridges in here. But let's throw down some of this Pilot Varsity purple ink. Hey, Kai joined. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. I hope I am. If not, I apologize. But yeah, Dower.kai. Welcome. Thank you for joining. First time I've seen you on our Instagram feed. All right, so we got the purple pen. Let's throw down some purple. Again, this is the Copper Building in New York City that we're sketching today. Before I throw in the purple, let me zoom in. Check this out. I love. Let me I brighten this up a little bit. Hold it up. Look at how these colors are drying here. Really, really cool. Tilt it that way. That is really fun the way those colors are drying. You know, so when I sketch architecture, and a lot of you guys have heard this, I'm not sketching the building realistically. I'm trying to capture an idea of it. I take photographs for the realistic details. Here I just want to put my own spin on it with colors and like my own vibe. All right, so let's throw some of this purple on here. Decide where I want to put it. Let's actually run some of it along the edge here. And I am gonna bleed this purple prep ink. I'll show you what I mean. So I threw some down on there. Let me zoom in. And we're going to take our brush and we're going to, got some water on here. Let's clean it off a little bit. And then we're going to bleed this purple ink. So you can kind of see what's happening here. And the reason I'm using purple is I just want that dark edge. That looks amazing. Thank you. I appreciate that. So cool. Yeah, I'm loving being on Instagram here. Like I said, I just started going on Instagram maybe about a week or two ago. I am streaming right now also on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. I got some peeps over there, and you guys are all amazing. And I really, really appreciate you guys so much. So I like this purple just to kind of give an edge to this building. I could pop it out with black, but I want to just, you know, be playful, see what the purple would do. We're going to bleed this again here. And after this all dries, I'll come back in with my pen, probably my Sharpie, and I'll add some windows and details, and it'll start to really take shape. One of the cool things I like about these varsity pens is they bleed on the wet areas. I can tap it down. I'm exaggerating, but if you can see, the ink is just coming out over the wet areas, which is kind of nice. The preppy pens don't do it quite as well as the varsity pens. So I'm just literally tapping it here. And you're getting that purple edge. And I'm loving the colors happening. It's really cool. Zoom out a little bit. And I gotta be careful of the left-handed palm syndrome of dipping my palm into the painting, to the wet areas. So I'm going to actually turn this around. We're going to sketch this way. And I just want to pull out that purple. I actually want to run some of that purple in here as well. There we go. I'll soften this edge a little bit here. Just adding water on top. Nice. You know, are you guys liking the purple kind of border around the building? And my goal is really just to kind of pull the shapes out a little bit. Instead of using black, I want to try to do it in color. Alright, I think that's enough. I don't want to overdo it. So again, this was a purple Pilot varsity pen. Purple Pilot varsity pen. Try saying that fast. Alright, I like the colors happening. I want to add a bright color, a pop of freshness. Lots of times I'll kind of dip in and use this lemon watercolor paint. Yeah, let's just do it. I was gonna try something else, but let's grab some of this lemon yellow watercolor paint. We'll add some zesty. I did this last night too, guys. I don't know how to say this. Some zesty fullness color. Add some zest to it. Maybe we'll just keep it that way. You can see down here, I'm just popping this yellow. I have it pretty thick on here. I don't know I don't know the name of this building here, but it's kind of in the background. And this yellow, for me, just adds a pop of freshness. I feel like I'm like a cooking show. Writing is some lemony zest. I love what's happening here, and actually, let me throw down this yellow. I want to do something in this area right down here. Hey, I see some people joining us. If you're just joining us, welcome to the Ink-spired life. I am doing a sketch inspired by the Copper Building in New York City. One of my favorite buildings. Right now, it's probably in my top 3 favorite buildings. I would love to get inside this building and get a tour. That's a dream. It's on my bucket list. I have not been inside. I'd love to go up here to the Sky Bridge, which has an amazing view of looking out at the East River. It'd be so cool. All right, I just dipped my brush. You can see on here I got some turquoise on there, pretty heavy, because I'm actually going to sketch with it. I want to pull this. This is the structure out in front, down by the ferry terminal. I don't know how well the camera or lighting is picking it up for you guys, but really just popping this turquoise on here, and I'm just sketching lines with it. This is actually some kind of metal canopy. These are metal, like, posts holding up a canopy. Not a can of peas, not like you eat, but a canopy that protects you from the weather. Oh, I do like peas. Peas are delicious. All right, so just pop that out. Again, these aren't the real colors. This is actually white, that canopy thing. Copper Building is all copper. These are all windows here. I'm just having fun playing around with colors. That's my game. Hey, is that still Jude? Is that Judy in the house? Oh my gosh. It's been years. I hope you're doing well. I see Raul Keats over on YouTube. Hey Raul, great to see you. First time I've seen you on the Facebook, on the YouTube live. Great to see you. Linda says, yes, purple has always been my favorite color. All right, cool. I'm glad you guys are liking the purple on the Copper Building here. These drawings are sick. What materials do you use? Great question. So here's what I'm using. So I started off with a Pilot Kakuno pen. Kind of do a quick outline of the buildings. Normally I would use a Sharpie, but today I switched it up. Normally I go with a Sharpie because it won't bleed. What else? Let's see. I have a purple Pilot Varsity pen. And I'm using watercolors as well. So I have, some of these are Winsor and Newton. Some of these are actually, what the heck brand are these other ones? Oh my gosh. I think they're Cheap Joe's. I think the turquoise and the lemon yellow. No, I think the turquoise is Cheap Joe's turquoise. Lemon yellow is from a tube. It's Winsor Newton. So mostly Winsor Newton watercolors. And I also threw down some ink on here as well. So I have some apple snail ink. So great question. D-Ray says playing with colors. Yeah, D-Ray, you know me. I love colors. So my next step with this is going to be to add some ink. Well, I want to start drawing some windows. So let's let this dry here, and I could throw on some windows. And for that, we're going to use a Sharpie, because I don't want it to bleed if I come back and add more watercolor or ink on top of it. This will hold its own and won't get like a muddy mess. Hope that helped with your the question about the materials I'm using. Great stuff. It's almost 9 o'clock. Tick, 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 tick. Let's dry. I'm going to get a quick drink. You guys enjoying this? Let me know if you like this. Give me a thumbs up or shout out some hearts. If you're on YouTube and you're liking this, I would love for you to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to subscribe. Last time I looked, 599. Just need one more to get to 600. So my goal was to get to 600 by the end of January. And you know what? It's totally doable. And my goal was to get to 1,000. I'm not going to push my luck, but by the end of February. So I appreciate you guys liking this and sharing it. It's always fun for me. Great. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Raul. I appreciate that. Cool. All right, guys. So this is drying up. Let's attempt to add some details. If I can't do it today, we'll come back and do it tomorrow. Let's just take a look. So here's how the other sketch I added color to is looking. So again, this is the part of the Biltmore estate, the interior of the library there. Just my kind of take on it. And it's drying really nicely. I'm really loving, I threw some orange down there. I really like the vibrancy of the orange. And I love how it's contrasting with the turquoise. Yellow kind of, for me, kind of ties it together. It's in between those two. And I think it has just the right amount of color and white space. A lot of white here to balance out the colors. Pretty cool. All right, we're gonna wrap up at 9. I don't know how much I can add to this, but let's see. I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see me. This area is fairly dry, so I think I could throw down some, just an indication that there's windows happening. And I'm not sketching every single window I see. It's very abstract and very loose. But I just want the viewer, I just want you guys to know that this is a building. And we got some windows happening. And that's all. I'll zoom in. You could just see my windows are just literally just kind of scribbling. Not trying to draw perfect rectangles. And that just goes with my loose style. Alright. Copper building. Do the same thing in the copper building. That's still too wet. Alright, Sharpies do not like to write on wet areas. Let's try over here maybe. Yeah, this is a little bit drier here. This is the sky bridge. This is my favorite feature of the building, is the sky bridge connecting the buildings together. Love it. And let's just sketch a little bit of detail on there. So you can see it just pulled it out a little bit more, adding vertical lines across there. I think I want to add some color to this side. Right, here we go. Sketch on there. So this building really does angle. It's exaggerated in my sketch. Hope you guys are enjoying tonight's sketching. Oh, either you're just enjoying or chilling out. Maybe you're picking up some art tips, some creative mindset tips as well. And yeah, I hope you're getting something out of it. This is a bridge. There's a railing across here, so we're gonna. It's really small, so we're just gonna kind of sketch this to indicate there's a rail happening, but we can't see it. My bad. Sorry about that. So down here, maybe the side of the buildings in shade. So I'm just going to do some hatch lines or just some vertical, just to indicate some shading going on there. Maybe we'll do the same thing with the copper. Oops. I just put my palm in the wet area. Oops. Silly me. So these hatch lines just give a little bit of depth, a little bit of shadow to what's happening. Cameron says, hello. Hey, Cameron, what is up? Becky's in the house. Becky, great to see you. How the heck are you? Becky posted some cool some artwork that she's been working on. It's kind of like collaging, right, Becky? I really love what you're doing, and the colors are so fun. It's awesome. And D-Ray had posted a painting she had done, so that was really cool to see that as well. Yes, Linda, this is real James Bond sounding tunes. Love it. Glad you picked up on that. Fun, right? So it's coming together, guys. Fortunately, some of this is still too wet for me to do anything on top of there. Hey, it's chilly out tonight over here. 21 degrees. Ooh. I don't know what our temperature is. I do know we had, I think, about 4 inches of snow today. I don't know what the current temp is. So I'm gonna let this dry. I'm actually really liking it. I couldn't resist, so I have the Sharpie kind of just going around some of the edges here. I really want this edge to be pulled out, so I'm kind of just darkening it here with the Sharpie. All right, awesome. Yes, collage. I got it right. Ding, 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 ding. 10 points. 10 points for using the word collage. Yeah, Becky, it's so cool. Love it, love it. Keep up the awesomeness. All right, here we're going to do something fun. While this is drying, I'm going to grab right over here some of the other copper building art pieces I've done. We'll put them all kind of next to each other. Hey, Patty is in the house. Patty, how the heck are you doing? So great to see you. So fun. Look at everybody coming out here. All right, so while this is drying, let's grab some of the other copper building sketches. By the way, if you haven't seen my magnetic whiteboard with all my New York, not all of them, but a lot of my New York City sketches on there, check it out. I posted it on my Facebook and Instagram maybe a couple weeks back. So it's really a great way just to display my artwork. Just have these magnets on the board. I can't show you right now because I got a camera. But really great way to display artwork. And for me, the really rewarding thing was seeing all of these sketches next to each other, which I had never done before. So I have about 40 sketches on this whiteboard, and they're probably, I don't know, I probably have 30, 40 more I could add, but I don't have room on the board. All right, so let's just kind of throw these copper building images out here. So we were talking about Becky collaging. I'm kind of gonna collage these out here, see what they look like. Can you see that one? Got that orange block on the screen there. Move these over. I think you can get a sense. Here you go. That's cool. So here's a great example. I love, like I said earlier, I love sketching the buildings. I love sketching, but I could sketch them over and over and over again. It never comes out the same twice. Different angles, different views of the building, different colors depending on what I was feeling that day. Really cool. These are very similar colors. This is kind of my color palette I'm into right now these days. I would say these views are very similar. Let's put these here. These three views are kind of the similar views. I've got these two bad boys here. Need a bigger screen. I mean a bigger camera angle. All right, you can kind of see. Let us just ponder these here. Ponder them somehow. I'm trying. Let's see. Becky says 10 points and a gold star. Hey, I will take that gold star. Thank you. Love it. NYC awesomeness. Yeah, Becky. You guys know my heart's there. Who wants to join me for a sketching outing this spring in NYC? I know Patty can take a bus ride there. I would love to meet you guys in NYC and sketch. It would be amazing. We'd have so much fun. This is a historic copper. There's a historic copper paint factory in Gloucester. Copper paint for the bottom of boats. That is so cool. Patty always has the fun facts. Give it up for Patty and her fun facts. And did I say Gloucester right? Let me know. Did I say Gloucester right? Hey, I see S. Klabau 11 joined us over on Instagram. Hopefully I said that right, and welcome. It's great to see you on Insta. Patty says, what a fun collection. Yeah, this is awesome. I have more. These are all I had hanging up right now. D-Ray says, pondering. Pondering. I could ponder. This is my favorite photographic pose. I love the pondering pose. And when you see me looking this way, I'm actually looking at the microphone. I don't know why. Because you can hear me when I don't look at it. Yeah, I like the pondering pose. And this says, hi Patty, haha, you said it right. Gloucester. See, now I don't remember how I said it. Gloucester. I feel like I want to say it like Sean Connery would. Gloucester. The name's Bond. James Bond. Gloucester, Moneypenny. Alright, sorry. I used to love doing voices. Especially in college, I did really good impersonations back in college. Alright, so cool. So these are the copper building collection. I kind of like this one. I think this one might be one of my faves. If I was to frame it. You guys know I love to do this. Let me pull out a frame. I don't have a big enough one, but I can frame part of it. Right? So I think that's really cool. I love this one. And here's the one from tonight. Now I'm going to hang those back up. They all look great together. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Linda. I appreciate that. It's fun seeing your collections of paintings next to each other. All right. I'm going to wrap up in a minute. I want to do something. I'm going to wrap up with... I'm going to change this music. I've been having fun messing around with the app Garage Tunes, which is for iOS, Apple. Not a musician. I don't know anything about music. I other than I love listening to it. So I was messing around with it. I'm gonna put on a song I kind of was working on or messing around with today, and just want to hear how it sounds. Let me know if you guys like it or not. Again, I am not trained musically. I know Patty is out there. Who else? Linda S. If Linda S was there, she would know all about music. Let's just put this tune on and I'll wrap up this. I have school tomorrow. We have a 2-hour delay, but I'll get ready for night time. Alright, I'm just trying to find the tune. Alright, I don't know, don't have a name for it yet. But just put some sounds together. There we go. I want to see if it's cool to sketch to or not. You know what would be fun? I'm gonna throw down some purple for these windows. Maybe I'll bleed them a little bit. Just bleeding this purple ink here a little bit. There we go. All right. So there's that tune I was messing around with today. I like it. It's very repetitive, I noticed, but I think it's still fun. I had fun. It's kind of bopping my head a little bit while I was sketching to it. So, yeah, I thought that would be fun. All right. My pup is barking. I don't know why she's barking. You might hear Olivia in the background. Patty said jumped over to Facebook from YouTube. Hi, Becky and D-Ray. Awesome. Patty is now on the Facebook side of the world. That's so cool. Now you guys can see each other and talk to each other. I'm so happy that I could bring you guys together. You probably can't see what I'm doing. I'm going to zoom in. I'm just adding a real light touch of that purple color just to fill in some of those windowy areas here. And I like the white spaces, so I'm not going to do any more to it. I'm also being lazy because I closed my water jar. So I'm just using whatever water is left here. I just want to kind of shade this up a little bit here on the sides. There you go. Maybe you can see it there. Alright. Alright, we'll pan around, we'll get close so you guys can see how it's drying, and then that's how we'll wrap this one up for tonight. Cool. The man says as he throws down some purple over here. You may have noticed I did not add a color here yet. What color might that be? Let me know in the chat. What color did I not add on here yet? Alright, cool. Alright. Brush hybrid. Brush hybrid. Brush hybrid. I'm not sure what you mean. You want to know what kind of brush this is? Maybe? This is a bamboo brush. It's pretty much the only brush I use besides aqua brushes. I feel like I can just do anything I want with this one brush. Hopefully that was the cue. Yeah, Becky got it. Ding, 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 ding. 10 points for Becky. Pink, right? I didn't throw down the pink yet. So let's do that to wrap up. I'm just going to grab it here. Got it handy. Ta-da. Oh, yeah, no, and I do have one other show and tell thing. Don't go anywhere, guys. It's going to be really cool. Something that 3D printed. It finished up not too long ago. All right, let's throw down some pink. We'll call this one a day. Okay, my song's on again. I made my own top 1 list of songs. I'm in the top 1 of songs I've created. That's fire. Woohoo. Loving it. All right, we got our pink on here, guys. So check that out. Ta-da! Yes, what is it? Bamboo brush. Yeah, so it is a bamboo brush. I don't even know the name of it. I did buy it at Michael's a while ago, and that's all I know about it. I'm actually looking at the barrel here, and I don't see any. Looks like maybe there was something on here that wore off. But it's from Michael's. I think it's a synthetic brush on here. Holds water really, really well. And I believe, if I remember, I think it was not expensive. I think it was like $7. Is that expensive for a brush? I could look it up and let you know for sure. I'll go back online. But I'm pretty sure I got it from Michael's. Oh, I just dropped it. All right, guys. Let's wrap up with a quick show and tell. I'm going to go over to my 3D printer. I just got a new 3D printer 2 weeks ago, maybe. And I'm loving it. I have a lot of plans. I have some art things I want to actually design in 3D print. And I'll talk to you more about that another time. But I'm working on some ideas for creating 3D printed art related products. All right, let's go get the model. So disclaimer, I did not design the print you're about to see. I did 3D print it, but it's not my original design. So it was printed from, yeah, I mean, I had permission to print it. It's part of this, like a sharing site for files and 3D prints. But I did not design it, but check this out, guys. Does anybody know what this is? Actually, let's throw it down on a black piece of paper. Let me zoom in if I can. So here's an object I 3D printed today. It took about, oh my gosh, what was the print time? I have to look. 2.5 hours maybe? I'll put a ruler next to it, you can see the scale. So if I have a ruler here, it's just around 6 inches wide. And then it's about, my gosh, sorry. 4.5, 5 inches that way. Keep moving around, I'm so sorry. Yeah, NYC, you guys got it. Yes, Lower Manhattan, city model. You got it, Cameron. City, yeah. I think the sketch would look cool upside down. We'll take a look at it upside down. Yeah, Patty has a really cool model, puzzle of NYC. I remember that. That puzzle is incredible. Yeah, let me zoom. Let me go and get a little closer. Here, the icon that's probably the most recognizable right here is One World Trade Center, or known as the Freedom Tower. These are the reflecting pools where the Twin Towers used to stand. Right in here. I would need my cheater glasses to see their details, or take my contacts out. So I'll study it in more detail. But check out how cool this is. Oh my god. This is awesome. Let's see. Is the copper building here? I don't know. The copper building wouldn't be here. It's up. The copper building is way up off the screen to the right. So pretty cool, right? Actually, this is actually the first time I'm looking at it, because I literally just took it off the printer. "3D printers are really fascinating. Really, really cool." Really fun, guys. So there you go. Ta-da! So World Trade Center area, I'm guessing the financial district is here. I'd have to look at a map. See what else I can pull out of here. There you go. So I just wanted to show you guys a quick show and tell. And let's look at the sketch upside down. Patty says this would look cool upside down. It looks like a pair of legs. This looks like a pair of legs to me. Running. Awesome. That's a good point though, Patty. Never be afraid to look at your art from different angles, different perspectives. Sideways, right ways, left ways, no ways, subways. Yeah, I'm hungry. I can go for a Subway sub sandwich. Yeah, always look at your art from different angles, different perspectives. Good point. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap. It does look like a person. Yeah, right? Let's go back. Pretty fun, right? I remember when we did our workshops, and you guys would always see faces. Or when I would do this, you guys remember the real loose abstract cityscapes? I gotta do one soon. When I first started going online, I did these really loose abstract imaginary cityscapes. Always faces in there to find. Really fun stuff. It's a wrap, maybe. It's a wrap because I got school tomorrow. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me on this snowy day here in New Jersey. I appreciate you all so much. This was so fun having a little mini Inkling reunion happening. Patty, great to see you as always. Becky, D-Ray, Linda H, Cameron. I appreciate you guys so much over there. We got some people watching on Instagram also, which was fun. Really good stuff. I love doing those workshops. Me too. Awesome. Hey, since you guys love doing those workshops, they are coming back. They are definitely coming back. I want to start doing workshops, and those workshops will eventually lead to an offering for an architectural sketching kind of membership club that I'd like to get going this year. Talk more about that. Guys, if we do sketching, well, when we do sketching workshops, I'm thinking New York City focused architecture. If you have suggestions or some things you would like to sketch architecture related, let me know. I am open for suggestions. And we would do our Zoom meets as well. Just let me know. so I could put something together. You guys are awesome. Hey, I see Pollock Haruntunian joined us over on Instagram. Very cool. Hopefully I said your name right. I apologize if I didn't. Workshops coming back. Yes, D-Ray, the workshops are coming back. New York City sketching. I got yes from Patty. Great to see you, Jason, Becky, D-Ray, Cameron. Yeah. Great sketch. Have a good evening, everyone. Take care, Cameron. You take care as well. It's great seeing you. All right, guys. On that note, appreciate you guys so much. Keep paying it forward with positivity through creativity. Yeah. Let's keep this new year going in a great, positive, fun, healthy direction. I appreciate you guys so much. I may have reached 600 on YouTube. Let me know, Linda H. Can you see? I was one away from 600 people. I'm excited to see if I made 600 today. That would be really cool. Thank you guys so much. Zoom Eats. Hope you can find the button on there. D-Ray, what are we gonna do with you? You jokester. Yes, I can find the button on Zoom. No problem. The Zoom calls, we had some long calls, guys. Remember those Zooms? I think the original intention was like an hour and a half. Some of them went 2 hours. I think maybe even 3 hours. It was so fun. You guys are an amazing group. So I'd love to pull all you guys back together for that. Let's get some new people on Zoom as well. Take care, guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Peace. Live creatively. See you guys real soon. Take care. I am looking for the finish button here. And I have to sneeze. So when you find a finish button before I sneeze, you need cat for that button. Yes, where is cat? I have to sneeze. Good night, guys. I don't know if I hit the finish button in time. Excuse me if I didn't. Take care. Peace and live creative.